To model a roundabout in SIDRA intersection, you will select roundabout and then select roundabout, make sure inside tab roundabout and roundabout unsignalized 2-lane. Roundabout, don't select roundabout metering unless you are working with roundabout meters. So as soon as you click site will be open. You want to see the design, you will right click on the site one and click show layout, site layout. You can see right now this is the default template for a 2-lane unsignalized roundabout, which is 30 shows 30 meter is the radius of the island. So you will click on intersection option, first option in the site input, and here you have an option to close a lane, add a lane, make it 2-way, make it 1-way, and change the names of the roadways. If you have a skewed intersection, you can also make the lanes skewed, which will affect the which affects the level of service analysis. You go to movement definition, second option. Here you have an option to change, add or remove the vehicle classes which you are going to use the roundabout. In my case, we only have heavy vehicles and light vehicles, but if you have buses and bikes, you can also add or delete them. You also have an option in approach movement to allow or disallow the U-turns. The lane geometry gives you an access to the lane adding and deleting lanes, and the lane disciplines, which means the lane movements, which movement is allowed and disallowed on the lanes. So we have here on north and south 3 lanes for approach, 3 for exit, but we have only 2 for the east and west. Here you have an option in once you go to lane discipline to change, allow, disallow, make sure the lane is shared or not shared. If you want to change the information for all the legs, you will click quick input, like lane width. I have 3.5 meter all lanes, so I will click 3.5 and then I click quick input to, instead of doing manually one by one, it quickly does for all the lanes. Lane movement shows the percentage of flow. If you have, you can change it, otherwise keep it normal. The important thing is roundabout properties, where you can change the number of lanes in the circle. And the good thing, as soon as you make these changes, it will show you the changes in the diagram on the right side. So in my case, I have 3 lanes in the circle and my lane width is 15 meters, 5 meter each. The island diameter is not 30, it's 90. So it's a very big roundabout which I'm analyzing here. So as soon as I made it 90, it shows the circle diameter as 90, which was 30 by default. The entry radius is not 20, it's 40. Obviously you need to have these values from the field data. It's not a raindrop design. I'm just showing you what a raindrop design looks like, but it's not a raindrop in our case. But we have transition markings which adjust the approaches are merged directly into the circle lanes for safety purposes. Once you are satisfied, click apply, click OK. We don't have any pedestrian volume here on this roundabout, so I will select none, click apply, go to volumes, and now we need to enter the turning movements for each approach which we collected from the field study. So you need to give accurate counts here. Make sure to use quick input wherever you want to save time. In our case, the heavy vehicles are 2% and the light vehicles are 98%. So here in this window, you will give for each movement the volumes and then click apply. You can change the percentage of heavy vehicles in the heavy vehicle percentage window. Once you are done with the volumes, you can click apply and click OK. If you have the follow-up and follow-up gap and critical gap, you can enter here. You can change the exit entry speed. I'm not changing it. I'm keeping it as by default. Click OK. And now we are ready to process this roundabout. To process this, you can go to roundabout and click process site. Make sure everything is okay before you process the roundabout. Right click and process site. As soon as you process site, you will have a site report tab open, and you will go to movement summary to see the results for all the approaches. You can see that SIDRA very clearly shows you the level of service for all the 4 approaches: south, east, west and north. You can see here the problem with us in this roundabout is approach west, which is at level of service F, which is very bad. The delays are too high for this approach, which is making the overall roundabout performance degrading to E, which is leading to F, which is failure. So it's not fail right now, but it's leading to a failure. But the other approaches are okay, so it means we need to do some improvements for the west approach.